I'm kicking myself in the f***ing ass right now, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna pretend like I'm happy because that's what I'm supposed to do because I'm a YouTuber, right? I'm not very happy right now, guys. Let me get in the f***ing sunlight right now because you remember my girlfriend's whole system, right? I was gonna install the alternator just right when we got everything all situated with the drop and hurt subwoofer. She got rear-ended, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damages because somebody ran into her ass. And it put us back a long time because the place got struck by lightning, one excuse after another. We were delayed, and finally I was just gonna get the car back today to resume the sound system that I've been working hard on and you guys have been following on YouTube, and everything is They put it in all haphazardly, blown subwoofer. Listen to this. Somebody was having a f***ing good time in the garage, turned it up all the way, probably blew the damn thing, put everything in upside down, scratched the amplifier, broke off the ABS handle on the f***ing battery, disconnected everything, and look at this, look at this. I wish I could just get the camera in there. The amplifier has a nice big scratch on it, and you can see where it was matching up right here where they tried to get it in. I mean, look at this. Do you think that I did this, you guys? You think I take care of my amplifiers like this? Considerable gouge. Something sharp must have landed right there. All the way down the heatsink. Gouge f***ing mania. And if you take a closer look in there, you can tell they just yanked the remote out. All of the copper wire is still in the worm nut. Still stuck in there, so they just went like this and pried it back and forth until it came out. I guarantee it. I don't get how you can drop something off and like specifically tell them, hey, don't mess with the sound system. If you need any help, just give me a call. I'll help you. And no, that's how it is. And the guy took full responsibility for it, like, oh yeah, one of my technicians, I think you might have been messing around or something like that. It's so stupid. You know, I should have learned my lesson from the last time I brought car audio shit to a shop. Everything got torn out and they were trying to f***ing steal it from me. I was just coming by because I had a whole several hundred dollars worth of wire installed in the car. Yep. I was wondering where it all went. It's all gone. I took it out. So here I am in another boat. Just I'm upset, guys. I mean, at this point, I just feel bad for the damn thing. Listen to that. Now we gotta take the thing out. And the guy was like, he's like, oh man, I agree with you. That's really bullshit. Give me a call on Monday with all the receipts and we'll get you sorted out. Like almost like he was expecting this call. And look, totally f***ed up the carpet job on the box. Like, this is the very small box. It's not hard to get in and out of the trunk. There's so much space on either ends of it. So what on earth were they trying to do over there? Don't let someone who doesn't know what the f*** you're doing to put shit back in the car if you were the person who took it out. Like, I walked this guy around the car like, hey, is this a problem that I have this box in here while you replace the rear panel, or do you want me to take it out? Oh no, that's fine. If we need to do anything, we'll call you, or we'll undo it right here and push it back. I'm like, oh great, these guys actually know what the f*** they're doing. I'm not name dropping any places, but it's just some stupid collision auto body repair place. So I'll let you know what happens with the subwoofer and with the stupid the battery's not really a big deal because it's just the handle, but still, they broke the ABS on it. How can you do that? Did you drop it? Did you yank it? What were you doing to do it? So it's just like almost every single thing in the system, they f***ed up. So it's nothing that I can deal with right now, so I'm just gonna simmer down and try to relax and just give you guys a word of advice for what I can offer. They didn't even call to check in with me. Very, very strange predicament we're finding ourselves in. So here we are. We got the car and we got the subwoofer box all laid out. And we're gonna wait for the officer to arrive to make a formal report. That way we don't, we can cover our bases before the weekend. That way they can't say that we did this, after the car was returned, because the car was just returned. Check it out, guys. Separated. You can tell someone was doing something that they didn't know exactly what to do. That's completely user error right there. Sounds like something is either separated or coming undone, unwound, so we need to inspect that. Furthermore, later, once we can take the woofer out, but we're not doing any of that before we make the formal police report. It really does suck to be finding ourselves in this position, but we have to do what we have to do in order to get bumping again. We got a fresh Iragi 300 amp alternator about to be installed in this car. We've been waiting like, I don't know, 2 weeks to finally get this thing installed, but something always happens. We're over here at the Walmart parking lot because we had to go back to the county where the crime was committed. So we're waiting for the officer, and he should be here any moment. We'll see. Yep, that's him. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Poor fucking dropping hurts. Subwoofer. Ugh. Yeah. How's it going?
Hi.
This is my girlfriend, Lisa, and I just got our car back from buddy across the street. And they fixed this whole rear end up really, really well. But upon completion, I noticed several things were awry here, including the positioning of this aftermarket sound system is completely inappropriate, not supposed to be like that. And in them doing so, putting this like that in this position, they scratched up a very expensive amplifier under here. And if you hear this speaker, they blew the speaker somehow and disconnected everything. And in doing so, they broke my battery. The ABS plastic on my battery is broken, and my handle is dangling. And they were actually very nice on the phone, admitting that they believe this was an inappropriate way to release the system on me. They said bring receipts and call us on Monday. So I'm just making a formal report on everything.
Well, I'll put notes in our call and give you our call number, because basically, like, I understand where it comes from with it moving the stuff, but it's not malicious, you know what I'm saying? Like, the intent was not malicious to damage your property, you know what I'm saying? So they probably had to move the stuff to make sure that they could get everything in appropriately, not damage the stuff. And in doing so, unfortunately, damage the stuff.
Also, but I did cover my bases before leaving it with them. I said, do I need to remove this, sir? Right. Do I need to remove this? Oh, no, we'll call you if anything changes. We'll call you if we need to do this or if we have trouble. They didn't call me. They didn't touch base. This is considered an aftermarket upgrade. Right. If they were to touch it at any point, call the customer. Right. When in doubt, call the customer. This is done from someone turning it up. Someone got curious because it was connected and 100% functional. This can only happen from someone. They wanted to see what it sounded like, and the volume does go up, all the way. They turned it up. And he was like, "Oh man, it sounded like almost like he knew or was expecting this call." Right. So he wasn't arguing. So he's like, "All right, we'll try to take care of you. Come back on Monday." So I just wanted to call you guys to see if I'm doing the right thing.
Get your license real quick.
Yeah. I'm the owner.
Is to get up with your insurance company, because I'm sure that they covered the repairs on your car, right?
Yep.
So get up with your insurance company and say, hey, look, when I took the car over here to the body shop to get the bumper replaced or whatever it was that needed to get fixed, in doing so, my stereo equipment was damaged that was inside the vehicle. The insurance company should cover the cost of it. Okay. And then what they'll do is they'll bill the auto body shop to replace whatever needs to be replaced, since they were the ones that were handling the car.
So this is the correct first step, is this right here.
I'm going to put notes in our call, because like I said, there was nothing malicious.
Oh, no, not at all.
A damage to property is actually...
it has to have malicious intent.
Yeah, the malicious intent needs to be... So, say like you gave me a car to use whatever. You're like, hey man, you can use your car. You can use my car, whatever. I was like, all right, cool. And I went in here and I started just tearing this stuff apart to try and take this off or do something, I shouldn't be doing with it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it damaged the speakers, if I was trying to disconnect stuff for no reason, you know what I mean? Okay. But they probably needed to move it to make sure they didn't damage it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the process, unfortunately.
But do you also agree that if they had maybe a little bit of question, they could have called me?
Them using the stuff, them cranking your stereo up probably wasn't the right thing for them to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so they're going to have to hold that one, you know what I mean?
Okay, I hear that.
Someone was messing around, trying to listen to some music and see how good your stereo system sounded.
It's pretty good. It was good.
Yeah, it was.
So what'll happen is I'll give you a call number that generates whenever you guys call 911, and then what you can do is you can go down to the police department on Monday, and then you can get a printout of the notes I put in there, hey, look, you guys took the thing over there, blah blah. And then you could take that with your insurance stuff, and then the business is going to have to foot the bill to get your speakers replaced and fix the battery stuff back there and everything.
Okay. So we got a really nice officer over here taking care of us, but I guess I'm learning something new. Because there's not intent to damage, there's nothing criminal. So hopefully the insurance company will be willing to work with us on this. And it is also funny that literally the auto body place is 2 seconds, literally right there, is 2 seconds away from where we're looking right here. So I guess we're doing what we gotta do, guys. Gotta just do a little PSA for all the bassheads, man. Cover your bases. Cover your bases, bassheads.
Cover your bases.
Hey, that's great. Cover your bases, bassheads.
You can go down to the main police department on Monday. Just bring that with you. The clerk at the desk will be able to print out the call with the notes that I added in there. I said that you went over there to get some repairs done on your car. The business probably moved the equipment and then so damaged equipment unintentionally. I put in there that advised you what you needed to do and everything, and that you you were given a copy of the number so you can get receive a copy of the call for your information stuff. Okay. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
No,
Mr.
thank
Sharon.
you.
Yes, sir.
Stop laughing at my license picture. It's not that bad.
It's bad, babe.
Yeah, it is bad.
It's bad.
Look at my face. I look so bad in that one. All right, so there we go. We got the officer right here. Very gentlemanly guy here. He's gonna help us out a little bit, but I'm not liking the way he's wording things. Like, you know, like, yes, it wasn't. I hope the way he's wording things isn't gonna screw me over because, yes, they didn't mean to damage it. Who would actively mean to damage someone else's shit when they're gonna foot the bill if they did? But they still did it under their watch. So I hope that that's still enough to assume responsibility for it, regardless if insurance is getting involved. I would hope that the establishment would step up to the plate and just be like, oh yeah, we made a flubdubulous mistake. We're going to take care of you, EXO. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we'll cross-mingle with, yeah, we'll get the cross-communication with the insurance and all that shit. But until the meantime, we got to hold off on our Iragi 300 amp alternator install, hold off on our hotel from dropping Hoyts, and of course our XPLD 3K is just, you know, a little bit cosmetically torn up.
You turn the car on, it's hot.
We'll get her all done up. So I gotta start feeding my girl, and we gotta get her all cooled off here. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
High maintenance.
Yeah.